I will be issuing a temporary suspension.
I signed an executive action.
Politicians have lots of power over our lives. And when the pandemic hit, they grabbed more.
Only essential workers are allowed to leave their homes, and that's to go to work.
Early on, they declared they would decide who was essential.
We demanded, even with our stay-at-home order, certain sectors of our economy to remain open. We deemed them essential.
And who was essential?
My name's Mike Rowe, and this is my job.
Mike Rowe created the TV series Dirty Jobs.
Why the heck are you essential? You're
Not.
But you got labeled as essential along with doctors and firemen.
Podcasting was deemed essential. What you and I are doing right now has been deemed essential. I'm not going to argue that it's not essential.
I'll argue that. We're not essential.
Well,
because podcasters and filmmakers had political connections, we got declared essential. But
you can't just call somebody essential without implicitly suggesting that half the workforce is non-essential.
And that's a big problem, says Rowe, because people find purpose in work. Michael Gomez finds it in fixing cars.
I wonder what I'm going to see today. I wonder what kind of car I'm going to get today.
The new administration's eager to give money to people not working.
Unemployment's extended for another 10 weeks.
And Biden now wants to give out extra benefits for half a year at least. In my state, people can collect more than many would make if they went back to work. So many don't. But staying home imposes costs too.
Domestic violence is up. Suicide's up.
It's happening because people simply don't feel valued. I just watched Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life.
Just remember this, Mr. Potter, that this rabble you're talking about, they do most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community.
Man, the scene that gets me every time is Jimmy Stewart is standing there on that bridge in Bedford Falls looking down at the water, convinced he's worth more dead than alive. And that is what I think happens when a man or a woman realizes that they are not essential.
Politicians tell us they're saving lives when they order businesses to close.
If everything we do saves just one life, I'll be happy.
Come on. If that was really the goal, well, let's knock the speed limit down to 10 miles an hour. Let's make cars out of rubber. Let's make everybody wear a helmet, and let's eliminate left turns. The goal of living is not to merely stay alive. Cars are a lot safer in the driveway. Ships are a lot safer when they don't leave harbor. And people are a lot safer during a pandemic when they sit quietly in their basements waiting for the all clear. But that's not why cars, ships, and people are on the planet.
Rowe points out that working, accomplishing things is a big part of what makes life worth living. He runs a foundation that helps people get training they need.
It's demo day, baby.
Carol McClellan fixes houses.
You can swing a 12-pound sledge and knock down a wall, and it's fun.
But this is dangerous work. People get hurt fixing houses.
On Dirty Jobs, we had an expression.
What if it's really safety third? The ones who really get it done, they're not out there talking about safety first. They know that other things come first.
Today, COVID is diminishing, but politicians still demand that lots of businesses stay closed.
If I put tables outside, I'm going to get a citation and I need to close. I put my tables inside, same thing. It's like, why can't you just leave me alone and let me go about my business?
We're challenged now to figure out how to live in a dangerous world. But guess what? That's always been the case.
Rowe cites a C.S. Lewis essay that asked,
how are we supposed to live in a world with atomic weapons when everything could be over like that? And he said, among other things, the same way we lived in a world when the Viking could land on the shore 1,000 years ago. It's no different. It's a dangerous world. And this is a new thing. It's just different. And we'd be well advised to understand where the risks are. And then we'd be better advised to go about the business of living the only life we have.
Please share and like this video. That helps us out. And if you want to help us make more of these, click that button.